Hello, welcome to Video Mania 2. I'm the Dude Man Encounter Duncan. And as promised, I'll come back later today. Now I am. I hope you liked the Riddick video. Now we're going to talk about a new physical media release that I just added to my collection, and I like it. I've enjoyed it very much. It is the new release from the Paramount Presents line of 48 Hours, starring Nick Nolte and Eddie Murphy. It was directed by Walter Hill, who did a lot of gritty 80s action movies. This movie laid the groundwork for the buddy comedy, with action. And Eddie Murphy was coming off Saturday Night Live. He was the hottest comic going. Nick Nolte was a big star at the time as well. So it mixed the gritty cop drama with the comic relief. And you take Eddie Murphy, who is a criminal who was locked up, and Nick Nolte plays the hard-nosed cop, Jack Cates, who has to get him out, and Eddie Murphy plays Reggie Hammond. So he gets him out for 48 hours to help break a case. And are they going to catch the bad guys or kill each other? It's one of those, because you have two completely opposite characters, and they butt heads a lot. And this was, one of the first movies to really do that. Let's take completely different actors and completely different characters and put them together and give them a great script and just let the magic go. And this, was very good. They played off each other so well, and they constantly insulted each other and assaulted each other. I mean, it was very entertaining. And they're trying to catch up with some bad guys who got away on a prison break, and Reggie Hammond was part of that group, so Jack Cates knew that he could help him, so he agrees to let him out, and you find out why Reggie Hammond wants to get out so bad. And while they pursue their leads, that's where, they butt heads and clash, but the magic just takes place, and it's just very entertaining. This was the first real buddy comedy, and it really works. Now, as for the presentation itself, I absolutely love it. The artwork is great here. You have a newer one, and you have also, it folds out, the original poster here from the movie. This movie's almost 40 years old, by the way. And this is the slip cover. There's the back. And here it is again, a clear case. And inside there's some more artwork and the disc itself. It was a 4K remastering put onto a Blu-ray, and it looks great. But the thing I really like about what the job Paramount did here was it kept that film grain to an extent, and this movie came out in 1982, but it kind of has a 70s feel to it at times, and this looks good. It's very natural looking, but the previous DVD, which I had an old copy of, and the Blu-ray, they didn't look that good. It looked like they just scanned it right off of VHS from decades ago, and it just didn't look like it should. And I had the old DVD, and it's watchable, but it's not, for a classic film like this, it's not the best presentation of it. And this corrects that. It's definitely worth an upgrade, so I got it, and it still looks natural, but it looks very good, and they didn't gloss it over, so it's not, now it looks too good. It still has the natural feel from the time it was shot. And the biggest improvement was the audio. James Horner's score, which has a mixture of 70s hard-nosed kind of movie score from that time, and a little bit of a Caribbean feel too, like if you're on a cruise ship, and he combined those, and it really works. So the score and the dialogue and the engines from Nick Nolte's old Cadillac convertible, that all sounds much better. That was much improved. So if you have an old copy, or you were just streaming, get this. This is a great, sorry, upside down. This is a great addition to any library, and it makes it look so much better. Now, when I talk about streaming, a lot of people try to buy it digitally, but I still prefer the physical copy, because for presentations like this is why. Like, streaming is fine. I don't demonize it. I have HBO Max and Hulu, and I enjoy them both. And the picture's, pretty good. but you can't beat the uncompressed presentation of a physical disc, and this is why I always prefer the physical media, and I'm so glad I picked this up. You know, one of the original buddy comedies is now getting its due and getting a good release, not just bare bones thrown out there. There are a few special features. The Space Kid cartoon, I think it's called. Yeah, Space Kid 1966 animated short is on here, which is something the bad guy watches, played by James Remar. He watches the hotel room. So that's all here. It has that and has a retrospective interview with Walter Hill, so he talks about it. But it's a great addition, and I'm glad Paramount did this. And they got another one coming up soon of Airplane, which I'll be picking up. I think it's getting released tomorrow. But anyway, do you miss old buddy comedies like this? Are you going to pick this up? Are you a fan of the Paramount Presents line? Let me know all that in the comments, and take care till next time.